Well, as we have told you, it is official. Larry Summers, director of the National Economic Council, he's stepping down after the November elections to discuss what all of this signals. I'm joined now by Larry White. He's the economics professor at the NYU Stern School of Business. Almost misnamed you there, Larry.
There you go. Good morning.
Good morning. And I know that you in many ways your own career sort of mirrors what Larry Summers did. You spent your time at Harvard, was also an economic advisor at the White House. A lot of people say that it is important now to pick somebody who is an ambassador to the business community. You agree with that?
I think this is certainly an opportunity, and that's what I would expect. They have good economists at in the senior levels and
like Austin Goolsbee?
Like Austin Goolsbee, okay, who is really very, very good. And so this would give them an opportunity to appoint someone who has a good liaison to the business community, patch ties, and just try to improve communications, I think.
What does it tell you, though? And we've made quite a big deal about this as well, is that he's already the White House has seen Christina Romer leaving, Peter Orszag.
That's right.
Geithner really is the original, you could say, the original of the economic team. What does it mean now that Summers is gone? Where does that leave this economic team?
Well, first, turnover is natural. And especially Washington is just 60-hour week after 60-hour week. It just really chews people.
But that's not a surprise. It's going to be like that.
No, that's right. But still, it chews you up. And I think it is natural after about 2 years, academics say, it's time for me to go back. And with Larry Summers and Harvard, there is this 2-year rule. Back in the 1990s, Larry had decided he wanted to stay in Washington, first at the World Bank, Council of Economic Advisors, World Bank,
right,
and then at Treasury. So this is natural. I don't think this is a big political.
Right.
I don't think this is a big.
And as you are sort of alluding to, this was kind of expected because he was going to just leave Harvard only for that 2-year period.
Right. That's right. In fact, a lot of people are saying he really only intended to stay 1 year,
right,
and they convinced him to stay.
He was going to leave last year,
right,
and then okay. So on the flip side, though, could you look at this in almost a positive way, saying, look, Summers was so associated, along with Geithner, of course, but others, with the stimulus, with the bailout. Shedding these people with that kind of quote-unquote baggage may be good for the White House, no?
Look, I think it's the administration that is associated more than just the individual people. And my prediction is Mr. Geithner is going to stay. I think he really wants to see the various programs through to a successful conclusion. He just has appointed Elizabeth Warren to the advisory post dealing with the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau.
Right.
I just really think Geithner is going to stay.
He's going to stay. Others may change, but he will stay. Okay, Larry, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Larry White of the NYU Stern School of Business.